Alright, ladies and gents, what is up? It is the Macho Man Robot Savage, and today I'm here to talk about the cell changes that are coming out. Now, why did this change happen? Because Dauntless hates me. They do not like that the Macho Man has provided the entire population with every single build they'll ever need. So they're like, you know what can we do to screw them over as soon as possible? Well, they have recategorized all cells. Okay. Here's a message to Dauntless. You can change whatever you want to change, but you can't change the Macho Man. And I'm going to make a promise to my entire audience. Although I will not be doing an event like the last time, which I did with Omnimania. Because, quite frankly, this is nothing but a filler change. I have no interest in participating in no filler change. But what I will do is I'll be rewriting, reconstructing, re-updating every single build I've ever done. Alright, over the next few weeks, you can look forward to all new Macho Man builds. But first, let's understand the changes that are coming. Cells are an integral part of builds. When placed in slots with weapons, armor, and lanterns, cells can provide you with various advantageous perks. We know this. You all know this, right? It's the whole reason I've been able to screw over everything, because you know my builds are at the top of the tier. Now, they've decided to recategorize cells in 1.80. Why? The changes to cells in 1.70 resulted in the technique cell category becoming overrepresented. This is true. As a result, a lot of weapon and armor pieces became undesirable. Actually, they were undesirable because they gave really shitty perks. Just to let you know. Alright? So now they've revisited their cell categories, and they're looking at the various types of effects provided by every cell and reconceptualize their cell categories to ensure all categories will be viable in the metagame going forward. You think so? Nah. The cells themselves are not being changed. So the cells that were useless before are still useless now. All that this is asking me to do is restructure how my builds were done. So yeah, this is what we call bull fucking shit. But you know what? Again, like I say, that's okay. You want to play a game? Macho Man's gonna play with you. Now, those who want my builds, please remember, honored members will receive the builds that they request first. Members will have priority when it comes to requesting builds. So please pick up your channel membership if you haven't already. However, I will be redoing all builds eventually. Alright, so do not panic. They will all be redone. Now, what are the new categories? Okay, defense is now called Fortitude, and basically they threw in a Stunning, Vigor, and Vampiric into this category, but nobody cares because nobody ever used them. Okay, the only thing important here is Tough, Parasitic, Strategist, Guardian, and Fortress is still in this category, which can be used occasionally. Alacrity, oh, woo, so cool. Endurance was the only important cell in this one previously. Nobody cared about the rest. But now they've put Adrenaline, Evasive Fury, Assassin's Frenzy all in this category. Woo! Okay, that's still stupid. Once again, let me remind you, nobody gives a shit. But what will happen is that Endurance Adrenaline builds, they're going to see a change. Now, how is this gonna change? Don't you worry about that. Why are you asking these questions, huh? The Macho Man has got you, baby. Don't you worry. I got you, okay? You're just gonna see me cleverly tweak these builds, and then all of a sudden you back at maximum power. But don't just believe me. See it happen. Brutality. Okay, wow. I want to smash my enemies. Now, Berserker is a power cell. Do you know that this benefits builds more than hurts it? This is going to be great. Weighted Strike's also in this category for God knows what awful reason. Okay. Sure. Now maybe everyone that was using Sharpen before will finally switch over to actually using Berserker, because guess what? Sharpen is trash unless you need to break parts. Remember that. finesse. All right, this is what every rapper wants to do. He wants to finesse you out your money. Galvanize is now a technique cell. Okay, that's pretty cool. Acidic, barb, cunning, merciless, predator, pulse, relentless, savagery. Okay. This category is all about exploiting weaknesses. I like it. I like it. Insight. Now Molten is a lantern cell. Now it's called Insight. Formerly it was utility. Okay. This change I like. I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, etheric evasion has come to the fucking realm. And second of all, Molten has come to the realm. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? If you guys do not know what this means, let me explain it to you Macho Man style. Every build. Previously, we would throw in etheric attunement because we had nothing better to do. Even if the build itself was not dependent on etheric attunement, we would just have it in there because why not? There's nothing better to put in there. But now, almost every build can benefit from Molten's 10% attack speed. This is gonna be a major change. Because now, let me tell you what Molten gives you. Molten, all right, grants you 10% attack speed, 20% movement speed, and immunity to burning. Think about that for a second. Now, you can guarantee it on almost every build. 10% more attack speed boosts everything in a build, by the way, just so you know. Maybe you didn't know this. Maybe you didn't. But 10% attack speed boosts everything across the board. Why? Because attack speed is the final. If you guys don't know the mathematics of the game, don't worry. Maybe I'll cover a video on it at some point, but basically it is the final modifier. Attack speed is always the last modifier, which is why attack speed is known as the greatest modifier. This is going to change everything. I'm excited. This change I like. The future of cells. Now, with the new cell categories, they're hoping to increase the number of viable build options you can create. By broadening the bounds of cell categories, we hope that the wider set effects and mechanics will increase the diversity of usable gear for all players. In the coming weeks, we plan to launch a new Omnicell Revenant, as well as several other new cells to round out each of the above cell categories. Okay. Let's look for that when it comes. Now, the other thing I'm going to cover today in this little news update is the Call to Arms patch. So 1.80 drops with the new Hunt Pass, Power Balance. The outfits look pretty fucking cool. The female outfit looks so gimped though compared to the male outfit. What the fuck? This is like Peacock versus Peahen. My wifey's not going to be happy. They're once again screwing over the ladies. But it looks like a Destiny outfit, so I guess guys will be happy with that. The reward cache will refresh as per normal. Okay, so that's going to be something to work toward. Dark Harvest is nigh. Collect weekly gifts hidden across Ramsgate that contains various rumors. Each week we'll see 2 more gifts added until October 21st when the actual event begins. All right. Cell Re-Categorization. We decided to revisit cell categories and recategorize some cells. Banked XP is coming, so at level 20 you're not ready to reforge yet. You can start banking XP and then immediately reforge to level 6. So your weapon will go straight up to level 6. I don't think it's worthwhile. Why? Because what I do is I immediately reforge anyway and just start clearing at a level 1 because it's more efficient to level that way. But up to you, do whatever you feel like. Seasonal challenges and quests. Now this is a very good change. They're updating the existing challenge system so that if you don't want to do a challenge in that week, you don't have to do it. Rather, there's going to be seasonal challenges instead, which is going to be fun to accomplish. New rumors. Okay, unlock the Protector Hammer, Sword, Strikers, and Chainblades to new rumors. These rumors will drop from battles with the Scorchstone Hellion, Heroic Koshai, Spore-Struck Charog, and Flameborn Nasher on the Blaze work specifically. So we'll have to go there and go monster mash them. They added the Overseer Armor Bundle, added Secret Keeper's Wing Gliders. Okay. Gameplay. Parasitic perk now accurately determines delayed damage. Early ranks were dealing too much delayed damage over time. This is going to be useful. Elder Behemoths now spawn with 2 shields instead of 3. Okay, they nerfed Elder Behemoths because people cried. Well, guess they weren't using robot builds. Phalanx. During 360 swipe attack, the active damage frames in the lower body have been reduced. Okay, great. Can now destroy Phalanx's projectiles by damaging them. Nice. Tightened up and improved Charg's hitboxes. Okay, that's great. Phalanx has replaced Heroic Gnasher on the Paradox Breaks. Okay, fine. You can now farm the Phalanx in the Paradox Breaks if you so decide. Phalanx and Thunderdeep Drask have replaced Flameborn Rezakiri and Heroic Embermane on Twilight Sanctuary. Okay, wow. So Twilight Sanctuary also now has another reason. But summoning the Phalanx on Blazeworks is probably still the best idea if you want to really secure XP. But at least now you can go to Twilight Sanctuary and farm the little bugger. Quality of life. Interacting with the loot cube at the end of a public event now restores hit points and replenishes supply crates. Yay. Behemoths now make more accurate contact with the ground. Yay. Now the loot cube at the end of a public event now has a purpose. At least it restores hit points and replenishes your supply crate. So that's pretty cool. Players can now matchmake for their current island. You also misspelled matchmake. Oh wait, no they didn't, sorry. I thought it was matchmaked for some weird reason. Doesn't matter. That is correct. That is correct. But it looks so wrong, doesn't it? For some reason it looks wrong to me. Oh well, but it's correct. It is correct. Performance. Fixed an issue where some consoles would incorrectly output at too high a resolution, resulting in poor performance. Okay, whatever. Player names and their inspect icons move a bit higher. Inventory menu has been renamed My Slayer. Okay, great. Track quests, rumors, and craftable items now save across different devices. Yay. Removed all star metrics on the hunting ground related UI as they were confusing when paired with levels. We found that they weren't properly communicating behemoth complexity. Okay, so all the star metrics are now gone. They're just confusing as fuck, and that I kind of understand. So now it's probably all just synchronized to levels, which is, this is a good change, by the way. So now we can just focus on levels, which will help to synchronize builds. Fixed a bug where Cascade's red bug perf. Okay, Cascade's getting a nerf, which it should have had anyway because it's completely useless, and I've been telling people that, but I guess people were taking advantage of this to still use it. I don't know, maybe. I never use Cascade. Pulse cell buff will disappear. Sprinter will now properly be removed when unequipped. Carryback weapons cooldown icons will disappear when players switch weapons at a supply crate. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, these are all decent changes. Fate of the Firebird now has +3 etheric attunement when power surge. That's great, but nobody's going to use your Phalanx gear, dude. It's still bad. Please remove the cooldown on Phalanx gear. Okay, Mag Bomb bug finally patched. Yay. Okay, Inferno's Roar now has the correct overpower level. Players would not get the damage bonus. Okay, so they fixed that. Precision sights now fixed. Power Surge Raging Repeaters now have 12 ammo as intended. Okay, that should have been fixed a long time ago. Okay, the changes to repeaters overall are alright. Phalanx giving lower than expected Mastery XP. Lamau. Stormclaw projectiles would disappear when spawned. Lamau. Okay, Chronivore has been nerfed a little bit, but that's because of the unintended hits and things like that, so Chronivore fights will now be easier for you guys. There's random floating geometry. Okay, whatever. Cosmetics have been fixed a little bit for Lantern FX. Performance, improved performance in fighting Deadeye Quill Shot. Thank you, for fuck's sake. That thing was annoying. Fixed a rare crash occurred when getting close to behemoths. Okay, that's weird. Audio not playing as intended when switching islands. UI, case of bounty channel. Okay. The rest of these changes are just minor bug fixes that are overall pretty cool. Alright, I think that they're going to make some positive changes here, so I'm pretty happy with 1.8. Now, I still think that they haven't released any actual content for Endgame, but this allows me to deliver renewed content for everybody, so I can't complain. Look forward to all new Asian robot builds because you know that they're going to be the sickest in the game. Alright, and if you guys aren't ready yet, well, y'all gonna be ready very soon because I'm gonna deliver to you the very best builds in Dauntless. Look forward to a surprise stream this afternoon that's gonna cover all these changes. We're gonna talk about it. Alright, you wanna be there. Alright, you wanna be there, and I will see you there. Alright, see you there soon. Catch y'all later. Oh, and big thank you to October's top supporters: Bravo7910, Crampy D, Johnny Nara, FNX Killer 43, Zavi Uzumaki, Alien Frost 80, Kazmanta, Yuki no Kami, J Money 13, Ravik, Starbuzz, Rogue Assassin. If you want to support this channel, grab your channel membership right now. Remember, that gives you various perks as well as priority when speaking with me. Next thing, if you want to help see my content continue to rise, All right, drop a tip via the link in the description of the video or send a super thanks on YouTube. Either way, it helps out tremendously. Thank you very fucking much, and I'll see you all on the next one.